Here's something fascinating, isn't it? The way the mind works, the way thoughts shift, the way beliefs, once rigid, can soften, transform, and become something new. And maybe you've noticed something interesting about the way people interact. Some explain, some listen. Some simply let things unfold naturally, effortlessly, like a river flowing downhill, not needing to prove that it knows where it's going. It's just moving, adapting, enjoying. And as you think about that, as you wonder just for a moment, what it would be like to simply relax into the moment, perhaps you can feel a shift beginning, a new way of seeing things, where you don't always have to explain, don't always have to demonstrate, don't always have to prove, because who are the most captivating people? The ones who explain everything? Or the ones who play, who laugh, who dance between words and silence, between certainty and curiosity, between knowing and discovering? And as you begin to realise this, or maybe you realised it long ago, but just now it's only truly sinking in, there's something freeing about letting go of that old need, isn't there? Because the real connection, the real joy, the real magic, it happens when you're not bound by the old pattern, when you're free to interrupt, to joke, to shift the energy, to surprise, to delight. And isn't that fascinating? How easily, how naturally this new way of being can emerge. And maybe, just maybe, the most interesting thing of all is noticing how different everything feels when you no longer need to be overly serious, when you can enjoy, when you can play, when you can allow yourself to simply be. And as you continue to explore this in ways you might not even fully realise yet, something deep inside is already shifting, already adapting, already stepping into this new, freer, more effortless way of being. And isn't that a wonderful thing? Because it's interesting, isn't it? How those profound shifts, they happen. Not when you try, not when you push, not when you strain, but when you simply allow. Like breathing. You don't force yourself to breathe, do you? It just happens. Effortless, natural. And just like that, something deeper inside already knows, already understands, already feels the freedom that comes with letting go. Because isn't it fascinating how people, they're drawn to those who don't try too hard, the ones who are light, effortless, playful, magnetic even. Not because they need to be, but because they are. Because there's something about unpredictability, something about spontaneity, something about stepping outside of the expected that makes people lean in, curious, engaged, drawn in without even knowing why. And that's right, isn't it? That knowing, that deep understanding, that whisper. You never had to prove anything at all, because confidence, it isn't in the explanation. It's in the pause, in the knowing smile, in the ease of not needing to fill every space with words. Because real power, real presence, real connection, it comes not from what you say, but from who you are when you don't have to say anything at all. And maybe you've already started to notice how much more enjoyable it is when you play, when you tease, when you surprise, when you disrupt patterns in ways that leave people delighted, engaged, excited, drawn in without quite knowing why. Because it's not what makes interactions electric, that dance between certainty and spontaneity, between logic and laughter, between structure and flow. And so, as you begin to experience this shift, or maybe you already have, you might start to feel the old need to explain, the old compulsions to demonstrate, simply dissolving, like mist in the morning sun. Because the more you let go, the more natural it feels. The more you relax, the more effortless people respond. The more you enjoy, the more enjoyable you become. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's not about trying. It's about being. It's not about proving. It's about playing. It's not about forcing. It's about flowing. And the more you allow that, the more you embody that, the more you find yourself naturally, effortlessly stepping into this new way of being, as if it had always been there, waiting for you to remember.